Welcome, 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 sacred beings. It is such an honor and a privilege to be of service to you again. My name is Jean, and I am here in South Africa, in Johannesburg, here being of service to you in this beautiful time, in this beautiful space. And it is incredible. It is incredible as we come together in this moment to connect. No matter where you are around the world, it is a great honor and a privilege for me to be of service to you. If you are here already, please just give a shout out and let me know how the sound is. I have experienced a bit of a wobble in the past with sound, so I just need to know, is there any static? Can you hear me properly? That'll be grand. So yes, incredible time that we're living in, incredible time. There's a lot happening. The solar flares, the Earth has not yet experienced the impact of the waves of these solar flares. As we can see with the solar winds, everything is still quite placid, shall we say. Everything is still quite calm. We've got the solar winds at about 300 kilometers per second, so that's relatively calm. Usually when we have these huge impacts, the wind is traveling between 700 and 1,000 kilometers per second. So that is phenomenal, but at the same time quite daunting, because we've got these incredible solar flares that have been happening, and at the moment we're sitting with an X 1.51, but I don't know if you can see in the graph there, it is just so crazy. It's been going up and down all over the show, and there you can see the X 1.51. And this is all thanks to um, the Space Weather Live app, which you can download. It is a really cool app, and I use it every day just to check out what's happening, because sometimes there are intense energies and vibrations that come around. So with that in mind, and with the 17th of February coming up with the fire horse here, I thought it would be quite pertinent to do a few lives leading up to the energy of the total solar eclipse, which is happening on the 17th of February. It's going to be in the beautiful house of Aquarius. A lot is happening in the house of Aquarius at the moment. So you're going to have a new moon, you're going to have the eclipse, you're going to have the fire horse here. The sun obviously is still there. We've got Mercury, Venus, Mars still there. So there's a huge impact there in the innovation sector in Aquarius, where it's this air element. So no matter who you are, somewhere along the line, Aquarius is sitting in one of your houses, one of your 12 houses. Whether it's your first, your 12th house, whether it's your ninth house, it does impact you. And with a solar eclipse of this magnitude, ushering in this new year, releasing the year of the wood snake, and bringing in this tremendous, powerful energy, we are going to elevate our consciousness, and it is already happening. I can feel a lot of DNA activations with a lot of my clients. I can feel it with so many people around the world. When you connect to the collective consciousness, there is a huge upgrade happening at the moment. Many people have had huge awakenings, huge epiphanies, and it is quite a revolutionary time to be alive. So with that in mind, let's have a look. If you would like to jump the queue and have a reading, if it's just one card, two cards, three cards, whatever you can afford to donate, the PayPal link is over there. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing a collective going around from Aries all the way down to Pisces. Let's see how far we can get. And I really want to tuck into what is happening here, what is happening for each and every one of us. You know, we are all impacted. There isn't one person that is not impacted. Sentient life, you know, if you think about the sentient life around your home, you've got ants, you've got bees, you've got flies, you've got mosquitoes, you've got four-pawed animals like dogs, cats, you've got horses, you've got goats, you've got cows, you've got bunnies, you know, you've got all these beautiful beings that are all impacted by you. You are the solar energy in their environment. You bring food to them. You feed the birds, you feed the squirrels, you feed the rabbits. You are the sun in their lives. And just like the sun is giving life to the earth and to all the other planets in the solar system, the sun is emitting huge frequencies now coming up to the solar eclipse. So what is going to happen for you? You know, what is happening for you at this current moment in time? And for I think it'll be good for us to do. Let's do a 3. Yeah. So I'm going to be using the Rider Wyatt Smith tarot deck. I do love using it. It is one of the original illustrations. It is a beautiful deck to work with. It is incredible, lovely energies. I've been using it for quite some time now, and I'm really enjoying the vibration. I have about 8 or 9 tarot decks, and some of them are really radical in their illustrations, and it is incredible to work with them. One of them that I really like is the Chinese tarot. Don't know if you've seen it before, but the Chinese tarot is really cool. And the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. I love the illustrations and obviously the chakras. You know, it takes out the king, the queen, the knight, and the page, and then they top it up with the chakras, the 7 chakras. So that's pretty cool. It's definitely another way to look at things. Okay, so Aries, let's tap into Aries. Yeah, Aries, let's have a look what's happening with you at this time in your life, and how are these energies impacting you, Aries? I want to have a look and see. Let's see if I can get my live chat up on the screen. It might just help us. Okay. All right, I think I'll use the secondary device. Yes, it's working. It's working. Don't break what's working. Use it. Use it. Okay. There we go. I hope you guys can hear me all right. All right, Aries, let's have a look. So we're going to be doing 3 cards, and in the tarot we're going to be saying the first card is going to be the block. What is holding the collective back right now? Is it fear? Is it old habits? What is it? And this is all to do with Aries now. We're focusing just on Aries. The second card is going to be the shift. What energy is entering with the fire horse here, but also right now in this moment, what energy is coming in? What is helping you to shift? And shift meaning with these new energies, these new dynamics, these new frequencies that are coming in, how are you utilizing them? All right, so first one is the block, second one is the shift, and third one is the medicine. Aries, I do want to do 4, so I want to just dive into who you are. All right, let's have a look. Who are you in this reading, Aries? Who are you? What is the block? What is holding your collective back? What is the shift and what is the medicine? Let's do this. Who are you, Aries? Okay, so Aries, you've got some positive energy coming through here with the 9 of Pentacles. It is a ripe time for you. It is a very times of fruition. You know, it's a very good time for you to, you're almost there, picking the harvest. You're almost there, just a bit of patience. So right now, with these energies that are coming through for you, Aries, it's this earth energy that's coming through, and you're utilizing the earth energy. Maybe you've got some earth energy in your rising or in your moon, but it is very important for you to it's almost like hold on to this 9 vibration of Pentacles. I can see this individual has got the parrot on one hand, they've got their right hand on the future, which is the right, on the Pentacles. The left is receiving the communication from the bird kingdom. You could call it the bird tribe people. It's very interesting. I do love the dynamic of what is coming through. And number 9, if you are number 9 life path number, this is quite pertinent to you. But once again, this is for Aries, but if you do resonate with this reading, then so be it. Let's have a look at what the block is. There are some new emotions that are coming in with the Knight of Cups. You could be pulled in a different direction, and it feels like, because this is the Knight of Cups, it is to do with relationships. So the blocks that are coming up for you to deal with, and the opportunity for you to work with them, that is all to do with your love at the moment, Aries. Yeah, I do recognize the earth and the water, and they do feed one another. There is an element that comes in when we understand you are a fire sign. You need air to breathe. You need air to feed you. Yeah, air to feed the fire, and that's so important. But with this card coming in, saying that you're quite stable through all of this that's happening, because maybe you are a fire sign, and this is the energy that you love, the chaos, the intensity, the ferocity, the passion, the desire. And then what brings in the block, or what brings in the obstacle, the lesson, is the emotions that you need to deal with. And let's have a look at the shift. All right, so you're definitely shifting something in your monetary system. All right, so you're shifting from a lack of to investing. Maybe you're shifting from the fear of not having enough to increasing your savings. This shift is an energy that you need to work with in to do with your money, to do with your finances, to do with your wealth and your abundance. How do you see money in your life? And right now, with everything that's happening around you, it does feel very pertinent. The number 4 is a powerful number. It is a strong foundation. We've got 4 walls around us. It does create a beautiful link for us to feel supported and bolstered. But the shift is going from the 4 into the 5. It's like the 4D into the 5D. Where is it taking you? You know, where is it taking you? What is the medicine for you? And it's definitely new opportunities. So Aries, what I can see around you is there's a lot. There are 3 pentacles coming up for you. So there's all this interest and this focus on the material world for you, whether it's your home, your work environment, whether it's how you work with others, how you work with others in your home, how you work with others in your career. There's a lot of career energy or earth energy that's coming up for you, which is good. It's not a bad thing. There doesn't seem to be a lot for the collective of Aries that is showing up at this time. It just feels like it is a steady slog on. The major opportunity for you would be try and have a look at the emotions that are being brought up for you right now in this moment and utilize those emotions. You know, many poets or many artists who write songs or stories or authors of books, they go through a tremendous amount of emotions. It can be triggered from childhood, adulthood, relationships, can be triggered from life experiences. And when they are triggered, they harness that energy. Just like the Knight of Cups, they harness that energy and they write and they really pour their heart into their work. So what are you pouring into your work? What is really bringing up all of these emotions right now for you? And what are you doing with the emotions? Because if you can use them to water your fields in the earthly realm, you will truly bring in that abundance that you need, the new opportunities, the abundance that you're looking for. Maybe the savings are not big enough, and the new opportunities, job and savings. Very powerful. So I do love those cards for you, Aries. Let's have a look at what the medicine cards are bringing up for you, just to get an idea of the medicine from the medicine cards, Aries. Okay, it's all about coyote medicine for you, Aries. Bit of trickster medicine. So maybe in the alignment, and I love the number 13, when you add them to the numbers together, 1 and 3, it becomes a 4. And what have you got? You've got the 4 of Pentacles. So there is a synchronicity there. Coyote medicine is very powerful. You hear coyote at night, you know, when they're hunting. Coyotes are extremely foolhardy to a sense. They will continue until they find what they need, but sometimes along the path they fool themselves, they trick themselves, they get themselves into a bind, they might even get themselves snared, and they need help and assistance. So with you, is that help and assistance coming from your divine partner, or is it coming from your sanity, your sanctuary, your inner peace, and your home, where you have created everything from your heart? And it is a very powerful, but the medicine of the coyote in this time is try and see beyond what is being revealed to you. Listen behind somebody's words. Try and feel what they are saying and what they are doing, and try and match them up. Coyote medicine is also a great energy to come in and say, be aware of the medicine inside of yourself as well as the medicine on the outside. Many people that walk with coyote medicine, they can spot another coyote, and that is a good thing, because it's almost like you can sniff a person who is in that repetitive cycle where they just can't get themselves out of the bind. Some coyotes, when they become wise and they sit and they watch crow and they watch raven and they listen to all the other animals, then they become wiser. Then they almost evolve into a wolf medicine, and that is really, really powerful, because then they become a teacher. But it takes a long time. All right, so those are beautiful cards for you. Thank you so much, Aries. Yeah, I think these are positive for the collective. Nothing wrong with them at all, nothing to be worried about, nothing to be stressed about. If you are Aries, comment down below and let me know what you think of your reading, and claim your reading. I'd love to see you claiming your reading. It's always good to see where the Aries are watching from. Where are you around the world? I am in Johannesburg, South Africa, and this is where I'm doing my beautiful reading for you, my beautiful live for you, my beautiful, beautiful supporter. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing. It is always wonderful to be of service to you. Remember, in between the houses, if you would like a quick check-in, 1 card, 2 card, 3 card, the PayPal link is there. You can just drop me a donation, and I will be so, so grateful to be of service to you. Yes, if you'd like to check out everything else I have to offer, go and have a look at my website, www.unitysoulalliance.com. Got some cool Google reviews, and if you'd like to leave a Google review, maybe you haven't left one and you had a session with me, you're more than welcome to go check it out and leave a review. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, good vibrations for Aries. Let's have a look. We're moving from Aries into the realm of Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, a huge event is happening for you tomorrow, and I think I'm going to be putting a blog up, obviously, for this event because it's something huge. Uranus has been retrograde in your sign, and it's been pulling on you to reinvent yourself, to use innovation, and it's been driving you a little bit mad, a little bit crazy. Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, and we've got a lot of energy coming in there from the Aquarian side. And then when we've got this ruler of Aquarius coming in with such ferocity, we do want to take a moment and say, what are you trying to teach me? What is the medicine here? With that energy, it has been quite profound and quite intense, and the ferocity is coming to an end because now we've got Uranus that's going direct in Taurus tomorrow, so that is a good thing. I do just want to have a look at, there we go. So I go to the planetstoday.com. You can go there as well and utilize the utilize their website. It's really cool, very awesome. You can change it from Western to Hindu to the Vedas. Okay, Uranus. Let's have a look at you. Yeah. So Wednesday, February the 4th at around 4:30 in the morning, my time, SAST, South African Standard Time. Uranus is going direct, and Uranus is truly powerful. It does bring in individuality, inventiveness, so it has been a strong cursor for these beautiful beings. And like I said before, Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, intense, powerful energies, but at the same time, Uranus has an impact on every one of us. And if you want to check out your natal chart, you want to understand, maybe you want to give yourself a 5-year or a 10-year forecast, what's going to be happening in the years coming up. How do you, how are you going to be embracing this fire horse year? What Chinese zodiac are you? Get in touch with me, and I would love to do your chart and just connect to your vibrations and your frequencies. Okay. Taurus. Okay, let's have a look. If you're a Taurus, give a shout out in the live. If you're a Taurus, give a shout out in the comments down below. And definitely let me know where you're watching this from. It is always a great honor. And maybe what time. What time is it there by you? So that'll be great. Let's have a look. Just reshuffling the deck for you, Taurus. Remember, this is a collective reading for all Taurians. So if you have Taurus in your sun, your moon, your rising, then this reading is for you. And if you don't, and this reading still resonates for you, then this reading is for you. It's okay. Yeah, there's something moving. Definitely huge shifts, and I can feel it. It's tangible. That's what led me to do this live. It's just a sensation of something huge is happening, and not just in one continent. I mean, I'm in Africa. We're right at the southern tip of Africa, and if you have a look and you Google Africa, it's massive. It's huge. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. You are the of Pentacles. In this beautiful reading, you are the Six of Pentacles. You're a giver. You are a giver. You've got such a kind heart, and when you receive, you want to give to the world. And just remember to receive from the world as well, so that there's a symbiosis, there's a balance, because you've got this incredible energy, and I love the number 6 that's coming up for you. It is very powerful. Today, the day that I'm doing this reading and uploading this reading, it is the 3rd. Obviously, if you're in Australia or any of the other countries on the east of me, then maybe you're in the 4th already. But yeah, while I'm uploading this, this is the 3rd, and in another 3 days we're going to be reaching into the 6th. What is going to happen with you on the 6th? It is a very, very powerful time. So the 6 of Pentacles brings in an illumination and a light. You are the light. You are the light for other people. You are a divine being. When you see other people struggling, you're like, I can't do this. I can't see people struggling. How can I watch other people struggle while I've got everything that I need? And even if you've got less than you need, or less than you're coping with, you're like, it's okay, I'm still going to take something out of there. Taurus, this is your earth card. You are a beautiful earth sign. But let's have a look at what is currently your block, your lesson, your opportunity. What is holding you back right now? What is making you feel a little bit uneven or unstable? It is the Two of Wands. And when we look at the Two of Wands crossing you, we have a look at fire. And when fire comes in onto earth, fire scorches the earth. You know, what is beautiful about earth is all earth signs need water. We need that beautiful, calm, tranquil water, peaceful rains, you know, not floods, just peaceful rains, and not heavy snows, just peaceful rains to keep us going. And when we've got this fire element coming in, somebody around you is blazing hot. And as it comes up and it crosses you, you've got a choice to be made. All right, Two of Wands is about a choice. What is this choice? What is this decision you need to make? And coming up to the 17th of February with that huge solar eclipse, I want you to make a choice, and I want you to choose yourself, but I also want you to choose your family, and I want you to choose that which is here for your highest good, and let the rest dissolve and crumble. You know, you do not deserve to have anything less than everything that is here for your highest good. You deserve love. You deserve passion. You deserve truth and authenticity. You don't deserve anything else. It also shows me that somebody who travels the world, quite possibly you want to travel, Taurus. Maybe you've got some travel plans. Maybe you've got some ideas. It's almost a sensation of look at it again. Something else is moving, and you just need to look at it again. And maybe take a moment to write down the pros and the cons of travel at the moment. Okay. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is all about the shift. What is this energy that's coming in here? And the shift for you is the Knight of Pentacles. We've got this beautiful energy coming in. And for me, I love the Knight of Pentacles. And it could very well be this Uranus turning direct in your sign tomorrow, offering you a new direction for your career, a new direction for your life. For the past few months, you've been reinventing yourself, using innovation, and it's been quite tough. I would say it's been quite intense for you. Maybe moments where you felt overwhelmed and like, how can I continue this way? And sometimes you felt like, I can't continue this way. Hey, Cape Town. That Indigo Stoner. Nice, thank you. Taurus Moon watching from Cape Town. Hey, how's it? Down in Cape Town. Aries Sun. Okay, that's powerful, eh? Powerful. So Knight of Pentacles, definitely something new. For me, it symbolizes a new adventure in career, maybe a new home, maybe you're looking at things, but this is your shift. So the shift and the focus of that Knight of Pentacles is really, really powerful. I do love this for you, Taurus. This is the medicine. This is your wish card. This is the wish card coming up for Taurians now. So if you've got Taurus in your sun, your moon, your rising, this is really, really profound for you. It means that this time that I'm doing the live, Everything is aligned for you for your highest purpose. And when we've got this water cup coming in and supporting you as your beautiful earth medicine that you are, you understand that the universe has got your back. You've got a 6 and you've got a 9. These energies are coming in very beautifully and supporting you. Remember, if you need to travel, if you need to do anything that is a little bit chaotic at the moment, try and have relook that at the moment. It just seems like it's something intense for you, and it could be what is holding you back, but it could be also the universe saying, maybe don't do this right now. That's the Two of Wands coming up for you. So very, very powerful reading for you, Taurus. I do believe that the Cups is ushering in a new era for you. This is a great opportunity for you to connect to the sacred medicine of the land, whatever is popping up for you, because whatever seeds you're planting now up until the 17th of February, be assured. You're welcome. Nice to resonate with you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your comments. So whatever is coming up for you, I think it's a great opportunity. Don't stop planting your seeds. Don't stop doing what you need to do. You know, we are exiting the year of the wood snake. All right, it's a big thing. It's not small. You can see what's happening around. In different social media events or lifestyles, everybody is shedding something. They're shedding an old paradigm. They're shedding an old matrix, an old system, an old energy. And right now for you, what are you shedding so that you can water your future? Let's have a look at the, okay, so this is for Taurus. Taurus, okay. Taurus, okay, that feels better. Taurus. Butterfly, wow, okay. Very, very beautiful transformation energy coming through here. Butterfly medicine is here for you, and butterfly is supporting you. So what does butterfly mean for you or mean to you? For me, when I see butterflies, I'm like, transformation. Thank you so much, universe. Thank you for that beautiful symbol. And I know that whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm thinking about, whatever I'm carrying in my heart, it's going to be transformed. Things are going to be moving now. And maybe quite possibly when I see that butterfly flitting through the air in front of me, I'm like, oh, transform that thought, transform that intention. Let's resonate at a higher frequency, a higher vibration. And that is really, really wonderful. I do like that. Oh, I do like that, yeah. There's a very, very beautiful, elegant energy that comes in with the butterfly. There's so much energy in there. It's really, really powerful. And there was a lady, her name there is a lady. Yeah, we lost contact. It was before cell phones. She came from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and she came to South Africa looking for the blue people. My mom found her on the Kate Turkington show on 702, and she came and stayed with my mom and I. She taught us some of the teachings of the Ojibwe tribe, and it was very profound. And every time she drew the teachings down, we weren't allowed to take notes, we weren't allowed to take photographs, we had to keep it in our hearts. And afterwards, we would burn it together. It's sacred tradition. Some things are meant to be passed on, but some sacred teachings and knowledge, not so much. But with the knowledge of the butterfly, I was 18 when she taught me about all the different insects, animals. She was blown away by some of the animals that we've got over here, like the giraffe and the elephant. I'm sure over there, not in the wild, but obviously in a zoo, you would have those animals. But yeah, she saw some beautiful things. I think the praying mantis was one of her favorites as well. Yeah. Beautiful times. All right, so thank you, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. Very, very good reading for you. I do believe there are good times ahead for you. With the butterfly coming in, it's massive transformation for your highest good. I do believe this is a good time for you. So these solar flares, everything that's happening for you, it's good. It seems like you are utilizing the energy with the Two of Wands, and you like surfing the waves. You're not too phased with it. Remember that these solar flares that are happening on the sun, they haven't released yet. They are in one particular sunspot, and I love watching this one gentleman on YouTube. For the life of me, I can't remember his name. Quite good looking, and I'm chuckling because he's good looking, and he's been stating, and I've been watching that in one particular, I think it's 4366. Yeah, I think it's sunspot 4366 because 7, 6, 6, 12, 12 and 7. 12 and 7 is 19. 1 and 9 is a 10. We're in the 10 year. It's a number 1 year. New beginnings. Yeah, that's right. 4366. In that sunspot, there is just it's multiple solar flares at the moment. X, which is one of the biggest ones, and his forecast is insane. You know, he's saying it could be X25 or X40 solar flares, and I'm thinking, yo, dude, if that happens, you know, it's going to obliterate all the satellites, it's going to obliterate everything, all technology, because that amount of radiation and intensity, and it's so many times bigger than the Earth. You know, the Earth, when he puts the Earth in the diagrams, um, what is his name? It'll come to me. It's all good. But yeah, brilliant time and really interesting times that we are living in, where we can go, wow, when did this happen last? And from what he is saying, it happened many years ago. I think it's 1800s or 1700s. That's the last time that this happened with such intensity and ferocity. Wow, squirrel medicine, lynx medicine, powerful cards. All right, let's have a look. So from Taurus, we're going to be moving to our sacred brothers and sisters of the Gemini realm. Gemini, what up, Gemini? Are you enjoying your time before before Uranus enters into your house again? Because Uranus was there. Uranus was jiving in your house, and then Uranus went retro, and Uranus went into Taurus. And since then, it's been in Taurus for a while now, reinventing the Taurians, helping them to navigate. But Gemini, what is up with you? What is happening with you? How are you feeling? If you are a Gemini, please comment down below. If you've got Gemini in your sun, your moon, your rising, it is so awesome to connect with you. I'm humbled. I'm humbled to be of service to you and your house, the house of Gemini. Yes. Remember, if you would like a private reading, one-on-one, go check out my website. There are some cool offerings that I have for you. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, you are all about temperance. So this is very powerful because with this energy that's coming in with the solar flares, with the huge solar eclipse that's going to be happening on the 17th of February, ushering in this fantastic new fire horse year, you are keeping things balanced. You are keeping things balanced. If you guys are used to me being very excited and speaking very loud, I do apologize. It's 24 minutes past 11 at night, and I'm trying to keep my voice at a level that is going to be acceptable for my neighbors, should they hear me. So number 14, temperance, is very powerful. Gemini, this is a really good card for you. I do believe at the moment you are feeling tremendously balanced. There is something moving inside of you that feels, and it resonates with the frequency of calm, serenity. There is I'm grunting at this app. Sometimes this app. Okay, so the moon is currently in Virgo. What does that mean for us? Well, what does that mean for us? It means that the moon is in an earth energy, and it is very powerful. With Virgo energy, we tend to self-doubt a little bit. We tend to over-criticize, over-analyze, to the point where we're running on a treadmill and we're not getting away. That's the moon in Virgo today. How does that energy influence you, Gemini, at the moment with temperance? There is some balance. You have made up your mind about certain things, Gemini, and those certain things have brought you some peace of mind. So I do like that. And I love this air card coming up for you, but it is your block. And the block, or something that you need to work on in order to get things moving and grooving again for you, is the Page of Swords. So I do love the Page of Swords because it does usher in a new era for you. And having a look at this, this is what is holding you back. Oh, sorry about the glare. What is holding you back? And this is new thoughts, new ideas, new opportunities, looking at things from a different point of view, changing your angle, your perspective. It's all mental here for you at the moment, Gemini. But I do love the temperance that's holding you, and it's almost like the angels are holding you. Do you believe in angels? Because this is a big ass angel with beautiful cups, and just calmly balancing things out for you. So maybe you're not feeling so balanced, but your guardian angel is feeling balanced and keeping everything balanced around you. So that is a really good thing. There's a lot of symbology there. We can see the 1 foot is in the water, indicative of yeah, the beautiful water sign. I do love the sun in the background. The beautiful, it looks like water lilies or irises growing on the side. We've got this triangle shape in the heart, but the triangle is within a square. So it is indicative of trying to find a different angle, vantage point. And then we've got this beautiful solar energy with the circle and the dot at the third eye with the eyes closed and then looking within, but radiating out. So that is really powerful. So maybe meditation, maybe you're doing a lot of meditations lately, and that is assisting you. What is the shift in the energy that's happening around you? And that is the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, you're defending yourself. Okay, this is a time to defend yourself, defend your truth, defend who you are. That is what all this energy, this fiery energy is bringing up for you. And this is good, Gemini. This is good. Sometimes you could also tend to be a little bit of a pushover at times, where people they blast you, and you are so humble and meek sometimes that you just say, okay, well, I still want to be friends with you, and let's just bend over like bamboo in wind, and I don't want to be a tree, with my roots too shallow, because if the wind comes howling, I'm going to be uprooted. So you bend to everybody. But this card is coming in and saying the shift in you is you standing up for yourself, you speaking up for yourself, you honoring yourself, and that is really profound. The medicine for you, Gemini, is the Fool. The medicine for you is taking yourself to the next level and experiencing a new time, a new era. This is your moment to really shine. And when I look at these 4 cards, I feel there's powerful energy moving in here. You've got 2 major arcana cards. So right now, in this moment, this message for you is quite pertinent, quite apt. The balance that you need, and that is coming in from the angels or the angelic realm or the angelic kingdom, is bringing in a new opportunity for you, a new opportunity for you to shine. However, your mind is still, it's almost like your biggest obstacle for you at the moment. Maybe there's a lot of thoughts that are rushing in with the Page of Swords. Maybe all that radiation is coming in from the photons, the light photons, even though they're not here yet. Maybe there's other things that are stirring up, and it's also triggering you to stand up for yourself with the 7 of Wands. Stand up for yourself. Don't allow anybody to walk over you, especially now. And that's what's going to usher in this new opportunity for you. The Fool, very, very powerful reading for you. And let's have a look at the medicine cards for Gemini. Gemini, what is happening with Gemini? Snake. Okay, I love this. This is really beautiful transmutation. This is the shedding of your old skin. Gemini, now is the time to shed it. Maybe these people that are being toxic for you in your life, you need to release them. You need to forgive them. How can you forgive them? There is a beautiful Hawaiian saying or prayer. It goes, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And how you start off is you place your hands over your heart, and you do it for yourself first, and you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And if you want to, you can give yourself a somatic hug at the same time. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. That's a very, very powerful way to release, to forgive, to let them go. Because Snake is all about shedding the skin, shedding the dead weight of the last year. And 2025 was intense. It was crazy. And for some of us, it was one of those years like make it or break it. And a lot of my clients lost beautiful beings that they had been with. I've got, because I was born in the year of the earth horse, so I can go, but it's intense. And I do that as well when a lot of emotions arise, and for them it was a lot of emotions, holding space for them, helping them, healing them, sending them Reiki healing, facilitating great transformations through shadow journaling. But right now for you, Gemini, the number 6 with the serpent is truly bringing in a new era for you. What I see here in these cards is you don't have any pentacles, and you don't have any cups. So right now, your emotions with the temperance, like the angels have got you in their hands. And with Pentacles, you're not too worried about your home or business or career. Maybe you are, but right now this collective reading is ushering in a new message. It's very, very profound. I do love this message. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you've got Gemini in your sun, your moon, your rising, it'll be great to hear from you. Thank you so much. And if you'd like a one-on-one reading in between the zodiac readings for the collective, let me know. You can just pop a little donation, and then just comment down below. Just say donated, so that I can honor you with your reading. And I want to miss you. And if I do miss you, you can just send me a private message. My WhatsApp number is on YouTube, and it is on my website. I think it is on Google. If you Google Unity Soul Align, you'll see all my details are there. I do blogs every day. I love writing about updates of what's happening with the planets, the stars, the alignments, and just to give a bit of hope. I do a little check-in with all the zodiacs, and it's always lovely. Tomorrow's blog is going to be interesting. Well, tomorrow for me is about half an hour because that's midnight. But yeah, I'll be working on the blog early hours of the morning and then setting it up for everybody to read. Okay, so from Gemini we are going to Cancer. What up, Cancer? Okay, let me just make a little timestamp for myself here so that it's super easy. 4122. There we go, Cancer. Cancer in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up, Cancer? Okay, very beautiful time to be alive. Okay, let's have a look. What are the stars? So yeah, Cancer, you've still got Jupiter. You're hugging Jupiter, okay, the planet of abundance. You're hugging it, man. What is wrong with you? You're hugging the planet of abundance. Jupiter is still in retrograde in your sign, Cancer. And what does that mean for everybody, including you, is that we just need to dig deeper within ourselves to find the abundance and truly become that magnet of abundance for ourselves, instead of waiting for the queen bee to come and find us. We need to be the queen bee, and we need to start vibrating with money, the ecstasy of abundance, the ecstasy of prosperity, all of these great things. And when we vibrate with that energy, like the bees come to us and they find us and they bring us all the pollen, they start creating a hive inside of us, and money just starts to come to us. And that is Jupiter in retrograde. We need to become the hive of creating that space for the bees to come in and bring all that money to us. So yes, Cancer, stop hugging Jupiter. But it's not your fault, but it is pretty cool. I really do love this reading for you, Cancer, so far. I mean, Jupiter, what up, Jupiter? Let's have a look. Queen of Wands, you're the Queen of Wands in this reading. All right, Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, so I can understand where the fire is coming in. But you've got a very warm heart at this moment. While you're watching this message is coming through for you, there is an element of love. There is an element of warmth around you. And I don't know if it's your warmth or if it's somebody else who's being this motherly individual. You might quite possibly be thinking of a mother who has either got their Cancer in their sun, their moon, or their rising. Maybe they were like a grandmother or a mother to you, and they had some Cancer in them. But for you, Cancer, this is a Queen of Wands. And for me, the queens always come in and they usher in this beautiful matriarchal energy, this energy that wants to come in and love us. And because it's Wands, it's all this, think of a beautiful fireplace, think of a kitchen that's always got nice things, happening, baking. It's a good energy. It's also got this, with the Leo energy, with the throne, the fire energy on either side. So there is this element of fire, and then you've got this mystical cat that's sitting as a guardian looking out from the throne, looking at everybody else and going, I'm watching over this queen. Who are you? And I love that energy. My mom has a half Siamese, half Mancoon feline. Her name is Mia, and she's 13 years old, and she's pitch black. Unless you see her in the brilliant, radiant sun, then you'll see she's a very, very dark brown, because she's got these almost like leopard spots, to her coat, which is really phenomenal. But yeah, when you see and exquisite green eyes, oh, she's so powerful. So with this card coming up for you, Cancer, I do believe that and the sunflower being there, it's like you are enjoying something at the moment, and I don't know what it is. Maybe you need to remember how it was when you were happy. Maybe you need to remember how to sit on your throne and not be so affected by others. But when I look at this card that comes up as your block or your opportunity, what is holding the collective back in Cancer? It's all about collaboration. Collaboration. So we've got the Three of Pentacles, Three of Earth. And with you, Cancer, you love giving your consciousness, your vibrancy, your love to other people. If you're working in a community, if you're working in a team, you love your ideas to take root. So you water the earth readily. Something is coming up where the group or the collective are not appreciative of your wisdom or your insight or your your dreams, quite possibly, and that's bringing up some element of or triggering you, making you feel a little bit unsupported in your team. And is it because you're in a team that doesn't support you, or is it because you need to create a team that supports you? And maybe you're a little bit wary of creating a team because you're not too sure if they're going to really support you. Maybe there's some trust issues there. The shift for you, wow, the shift for you is the Six of Swords. I say wow because the Six of Swords is a shift all in itself. There's a shift from one shore to the other shore. There's a movement. There's a great shift, okay, of consciousness. And with this shift coming in of the Six of Swords, it means that you have decided now that in this moment, while you're watching this reading, when it's popping up on your feed, whether it's in this live or whether it's as a video that you're watching, you have decided that the only way that you can shift this is to actually go through with it, not to ponder on it anymore, not to think about the what ifs, but actually to take the transition, to make the transition, to make the journey. And because it's air, I want to almost say that this is something that you've been thinking of, and you're making the shift, you're changing your point of view, you're changing your gears. But because this is a collective reading, and it could very well mean that you're making a shift in a move from one space to the next, and that is a good sign for you because this is the medicine that's coming up. It's saying that it's going to be a good shift. It's saying that the Two of Wands is coming in, this fire energy that's coming in from the sun, the fire horse energy that's coming in on the 17th of February, the solar eclipse, it's all supportive of your journey. And why is it supportive? Because fire is fed by oxygen or air, and air needs fire, fire needs air. These two are supporting one another. So your shift is supporting the medicine that is coming up for you in the future. So Cancer, I think this is very, very good for you. Absolutely 100%. I do believe you've got elements of being a very warm individual. Quite possibly you've got a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius as your moon or as your rising. There's a fiery element in you, or maybe it's your Venus that's in when you were born, Venus might have been in one of the fiery signs. You've got a very beautiful energy around you. It's almost like a magnet that pulls people in, that draws people in, and you know how to work magic. No, without a shadow of a doubt. And maybe these other people in your working environment, maybe they're just jealous of your energies that come in. So Cancer, I love your reading. Let's have a look at the medicine cards for you. Let's see what is coming up for Cancer during this reading that we are doing today. Okay, Cancer. Turkey. Okay, Cancer, it's all about the giveaway for you. So quite possibly you've been giving a lot of your energy away, and possibly with the Three of Pentacles, this energy has just been seeping out of you from when you give to others in the working environment and you're not getting back. Also, what the cards are saying to you is when you do offer a lot of time, a lot of overtime, when you share a lot of yourself, body, mind, spirit, emotions, everything, you're going to be reaping the rewards of that during this time. When we look at the numbers 31, we add them together, we get a 4. There's stability there. I do like that. You've got a 2 in the Two of Wands, you've got a 3 in the Pentacles, you've got a 6 in the Swords. The only card that isn't popping up here is Water, but then you've also got the Queen of Wands. So you've got 2 fire cards. Right now, everything is transmuting for you very beautifully. I do believe you've got your emotions under control, or you are stable. If you're not, then that's the Queen of Wands that's stirring up things. Maybe you're missing somebody who was always there for you and always had your back, and you could always speak to them. Yeah. I do feel Jaguar, because Jaguar is sitting at the bottom. I feel Jaguar is coming up for you, Cancer. So if you can resonate with Jaguar, let me know in the comments down below. Jaguar is very powerful. It's almost like seeing within it, within the darkness. So if you do feel yourself or find yourself in the dark night of your soul, understand that Jaguar medicine is coming up for you and just holding space for you. And you got this. No matter what it is, you got this. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you, Cancer. It has been a great honor and a privilege to be of service to you, Cancer. Let's have a look at Leo. What is happening in Leo? Let's do a timestamp. Leo in the house. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so Leo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lots of blessings to you as well. Beautiful private messages coming through there, just sending so much love to everybody. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. And you know, when you heart this live, or when you heart the video once it's uploaded, that always helps the algorithm. So thank you for your support. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to support my mom. So thank you. My mom is 72 years old. Yeah. She's doing good. Her mind is sharp. It's just her body, and I'm her caregiver, so I help her to do everything she needs to do. You know, just like she helped me when I was growing up. We do this for our elders, don't we? And if you do that for your elder, I hope you can just share that with me as well, because it'll be lovely to just get a shout out from somebody else who also does that for their elders. Okay, let's have a look. Leo, we're going to be choosing some cards for you during this time, and I just feel it's pertinent. I feel with all the solar flares that are happening, everything that's happening around the world, we've got a lot of earth activity. We've got the Schumann resonance that's really vibrating at a high frequency and a ratio. Let me see if I can show you a graph. Okay, at the moment it's at 0%. Past few days. Wait for this to open up. So usually this graph is very blue, all right? Very blue. You don't see so much activity. You don't see so much noise, so much chatter. And if you look at the graph now, the Earth is sending a lot of chatter up into space, up into the cosmos. And that is creating a bit of like a buzz, a hive, from the Queen in the Earth, from the Queen Mother. Just zoom in a little bit more, then you can see more. Sorry about all that light. I don't know if that helps. But yeah, there's a lot of chatter there coming from within the depths of the Earth. And Mother Earth is definitely communicating to the cosmos. So we can feel that she's already experiencing these huge solar eclipse, solar flares that are coming in before the solar eclipse. I don't know if you remember, but last year the solar eclipse also, there were some profound moments that happened, and the alignment was very, very apt, very pertinent. Excuse me. Leo. If you have Leo in your sun, your moon, your rising, then this reading is for you. And if you don't, and you still resonate with the reading, then thank you so much. This reading is still for you. With a lot of gratitude and thanks. What a beautiful time to be alive. There are a lot of things happening. There are a lot of shifts, not just tectonic plate shifts, you know, like earthquakes and what do you call these volcanic eruptions, but there is a shift in the collective consciousness. There is a great movement away from being a sheeple to being more of a pioneer, to being more of a sheep herder, you know, or even a sage, you know, a wise one. You're following your inner guru to connect. Let's have a look. Leo. Yeah, okay, this is good. Leo, you've got a bit of sadness, all right? A bit of sadness, a bit of sorrow. 5 of Cups is coming up for you. Not too sure. This is a collective reading, so if you resonate with that, comment down below. It is interesting because the moon moved out of Leo and into Virgo recently, and we had this full moon in Leo that we just came out of on the weekend, and it was quite intense. So I know that with intense full moons, there's a sensation of all of that stuff from the bottom coming up to the top, from the bottom of the lake, from the bottom of the dam, from the bottom of the ocean, and a lot of things come up to the surface. And when they do, it almost brings in a sense of nostalgia, yes, but reminiscing and triggers. You know what is triggering. So let's have a look at the block, or the energy that you need to work with during this time, and that is temperance. You know, there's a profound angelic energy when I look at that card, and it's almost like, when last did you call out to your angels for help, Leo? And the obstacle here is maybe to become the angel as opposed to reaching out and praying. So yes, call upon Archangel Michael, call upon Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, all of the archangels, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, Raphael, Zadkiel, and their legions of angels. Call upon them, but also navigate that inner stellar realm of yours. Connect to your angel sigils, your angel runes. What is it that you're not bringing in the balance? Why is there an imbalance in your life? Why do you feel, because of the Five of Cups, that things are just not flowing as easily as they should be? And it's almost triggered you. So the moon being in your sign would have been excellent for you, Leo. Uh, Predominantly bringing up a lot of energy that is spurring you on. And then with the moon going into Virgo, where it's sitting at the moment in this reading, we've got this element of deep pondering with the earth energy. So out of the fire into the earth and just calmly moving forward. Temperance. Interesting. The shift for you. All right. The shift for you is the Six of Swords. A very interesting card, because we've got another star sign that had this. But what are you shifting? What reality? Where are you moving from? And the shift of consciousness from the deep waters, the Five of Cups, to the card that's challenging you, or the obstacle, or the moment, the block, which is balance, temperance, to the shift, the great shift that's happening now with the Six of Swords. What is happening with you? Because it is bringing in the beautiful medicine of the Four of Wands. So for you, Leo, I feel this reading is really profound. Yes, you might be feeling a lot of emotions right now with the Five of Cups. These emotions need to be balanced with temperance, moderation. Feel them, journal about them, get them out there, onto paper. Write them out, burn them in a safe environment in a cauldron, utilize the herbs, put a bit of cinnamon, rosemary, allow yourself to connect to the energies of the earth, because this is a time for you to elevate, but to also release. And because with the shift card, Six of Swords, we've got this transition. But I love the Four of Wands for you, Leo. Four of Wands bringing in this energy of home, satisfaction, desire, everything, and stable four of fire, stable Four of Wands. This is a very, very good card to have. And the transition, the shift from one reality to the next, is bringing in positive things for you. So this is a great shift, and this is a great medicine for you going forward. Leo, what a beautiful card for you, card reading for you. And let's have a look at your medicine cards for Leo. What is happening with Leo? What is the medicine for Leo? Let's have a look. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. If you'd like a private reading in between the zodiacs, feel free to donate whatever is in your heart. Leo, wow. It's all about confrontation medicine for you. Okay, Leo. So with the Five of Cups coming up for you, I do feel that you've been ushered into this moment to confront the sadness, to confront the fears or the insecurities. But not only that, you've been asked to confront that which needs to find balance in your life. And how do I confront balance in my life? How do I focus on my pranayama breathing? How do I focus on my somatic hugs? How do I resonate with a frequency and a vibration that is of peace and tranquility? How do I confront that which I need to leave behind so that I can move forward, and how do I confront that which is in my future and I'm getting really excited about. So you are definitely harmonizing. And I mean, if we look at wild boars in nature, they are fierce protectors of their young. So quite possibly you would do anything to confront an enemy, even if it was a lion, even if it was an elephant. If you are a wild boar, you something stirs up inside of you to confront these beings because you're fiercely protecting others. What the cards are calling upon you to do here is to confront your past with a fierceness, but also know that you've got the support of the angels, you've got the support of this fire energy, of the fire horse year that's coming in, but also with the temperance that's coming in. Temperance, balance, harmony, serenity. You know, it's like that serenity prayer. So very, very, very good reading for you, Leo. I do believe that you don't need to be confrontational. No, I do believe the wild boar is coming in to almost protect you and to guide you through these different shifts and realities that are happening for you during during this time just before the lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, apologies. So the new moon, and remember that is going to be in Aquarius. So we've got a lot happening there in Aquarius for all the zodiacs. For the grand collective, it's going to be quite an interesting time for everybody. Wow, look at the mouse card that has just flown out. I'm just leaning down to reach down for it. Whoever is watching now, scrutiny is coming up. So maybe scrutinize everything that is coming up for you, friends, family, contracts. With mouse medicine, we want to look at things with a magnifying glass. We want to have a look at them and really understand what it is, so that we don't get fooled by the fine print. So mouse medicine, when it comes up, it almost reminds us that we've got the ability to look finely at something that we are confronting, possibly the lunar eclipse, possibly everything that's happening around you, and understand that you've got the support of, yeah, it's like scrutiny, mouse medicine. And if you've got some mice in your home, maybe try and find them another home. Well, if you've got mice as pets, I mean, how cool is that? That's pretty awesome. I've never had a mouse as a pet, but I have seen some beautiful YouTubers. Okay, so thank you so much, Leo. Let's have a look at beautiful Virgo. I want to see what's potting in your. Okay, so the moon is moving definitely into Virgo. Is in Virgo at the moment. Okay, so Virgo. If you have Virgo in your sun, your moon, your rising, then this is for you. Let's put a timestamp 102. 102. Good, got you. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Virgo, we're going to be tapping into your energy at the moment because there's a lot happening. With the solar flares, with the earth, the Schumann resonance, there's a buzz, there's a frequency, there's a vibration. I want to see if the cards are bringing up anything in particular for you that could maybe help you, assist you in some alignment, some affirmation, some clarity as to what is potting in your life at the moment. Let's have a look at Virgo. So we're going to be choosing 4 cards. Who are you, Virgo? Who are you in this reading? What is your block? What is your shift? And what is your medicine? You are the Knight of Swords, Virgo. So incredible new thoughts, also redirecting you as knights do. And you can see it's almost like a bit of a conflict. This knight is going into battle. So something about your reading right now, Virgo, it's a redirection of your attention. Somebody's possibly triggered you, has triggered you in this moment, on this day, maybe tomorrow. There's an energy of, I need to fight, or I need to stand up for what I believe in. Otherwise, I'm not going to be heard. I'm not going to be seen. So when we have a look at the obstacle for you, Virgo, obstacle, or we have a look at this block that you've got at the moment, it's the Ace of Swords. So you've got these 2 air cards, and now air and earth, they're not beautiful synchronistic zodiacs, because when we have a look at air does formulate a very intense ferocity when the air pummels the earth. You think of a hurricane, a tornado, it's very fierce. But when we have a look at water and earth, water supports earth. And what does air need? Air needs fire. So we've got these air and earth energies that are coming up, and it is very intense for you. It feels like, I don't know, for me, it just feels like this, the two air cards on your earth sign, it's a lot happening. So maybe thoughts are overwhelmed. Maybe your frequency is feeling a little bit hurdled. You do want new ideas, new creative ideas, or new pop-ups, like pop-up signs or innovative ideas. So with all of the incredible energy here happening in Aquarius right now, with the solar eclipse happening in Aquarius on the 17th of February, ushering in this new fire horse here, there's a lot. I do feel as well, Virgo, that it is a good time for you to connect to the snake, the wood serpent essence, or the last part of the wood snake here, and shed, let go. This is your third sword card, okay? This is your third air card. This is the shift. You are shifting away from conflict with others. You're walking away from conflict with others because you're recognizing that which no longer serves your highest good. It's too much drama for you, and you're walking away from it, Virgo. You are letting it go. You're realigning yourself with that which is your heart's desire. And it's very intense for you. I do believe the medicine here is to truly do what serves you for your highest good. See how far you've come with the Nine of Wands. How far have you come on this path? You have truly been ablaze with new ideas, spontaneity, innovation, but it's almost like you've burnt out with the Nine of Wands. You've had a moment of burnout. You've actually defended yourself to the point where you've put up barriers so that the world can't hurt you anymore. And it's just this fire that is inside of you, and the world has been feeding off that fire inside of you. Maybe you've been innovatively designing things or redesigning. People have just been taking your ideas, taking your emotions, it feels like you've had vampires around you to the point where you feel a little bit burnt out with the Nine of Wands coming up and the Five of Swords being the shift. Now, this is a very intense reading for you, Virgo. If you resonate with it, comment down below. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Let's have a look at the medicine cards for you. Which animal is coming up for you, and how is this animal supporting your journey going into this? Okay. Porcupine. You need to hold on to your innocence. Okay, porcupine medicine comes up. It doesn't mean that you're all prickly. No, it means that you will be prickly if somebody's trying to take your innocence away from you, or they are being hard or unfair to you to the point where you need to protect yourself. And remember, porcupines protect themselves. It's a reaction. It's not like they think, I'm going to now shoot out one of my quills. No, they get a fright. They lift, their body shoots out those quills, and they defend themselves. They defend their innocence. So it's a really reactive energy. And with porcupine defending their innocence, because they are really very soft and gentle on the inside underneath, but to get to that underneath energy or under their bodies is a great mission, because they do not trust easily, and I wouldn't trust easily either if I was a porcupine. So your innocence is very important here. Protect your innocence, protect who you are. Don't allow others to siphon off your energy so that they feel better about themselves, but it leaves you depleted. Okay, if that resonates with you, comment down below, and like, share, follow, and subscribe. And thank you so much for being a part of this journey, Virgo. If you would like a private one-on-one reading with me, check out my website. The link is down below. I think it is down below. And I hope it is. Whenever I set up these OBS studios, I always think, I'm sure I've left something out, but I humbly go forward and yeah, just enjoy the moment, as opposed to get all freaked out. And I used to I'd be like, oh my gosh, I hope it's working. What if somebody listens to me and they don't like resonate? I'm like, really? My guides have come in and just said, okay, hand us your ego and let us just take over from you. And that's the beautiful thing about doing spirit work. You're in servitude to the spirit world. And I've read some people have said, spirit world, who are you channeling? And for me, I went on many courses when I was younger. I stayed in a monastery as a monk, as you want to call it, a monk, a disciple, for 3 years here in South Africa. And it was really powerful for me. It helped me to know myself. And I know a lot of people who do psychic tarot card readings, and maybe they don't know themselves. Maybe they get a little bit overwhelmed, maybe the voices they hear. But we were taught many different ways to, not just in the monastery. When I left the monastery and I joined the Red Road with my mom, it was really, really profound. And it is profound. And then I joined a beautiful group of people that did channeling, and they all assisted me and helped me in connecting to the divine spirit world and how to decipher who is a good one, who is not a good one, and to go higher into the ascended realms, and not just to play around in the astral where you're in the lower vibrations. So it is quite important for you to have your protection: black tourmaline, shungite, labradorite, amethyst. If you like some turquoise like I do, if you love pink opal with a lot of love like I do, ruby and zoisite and ruby, powerful instruments. Use the tools of Mother Earth. If you resonate and you vibrate with Hinduism, then have a statue of Ganesha. Like I was gifted this beautiful statue by one of my soul sisters. She's a beautiful client here in South Africa. And whatever you use, whatever you vibrate with, even if it's just a bell, just a bell, just to resonate with that frequency. Or if it's a smudge bundle, that you can get from beautiful beings that make these smudge bundles wherever you are in the world. You can even make your own smudge bundle. That is the power of life, isn't it? We utilize the tools that are given us. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful souls. All right, so Virgo, I am so grateful to be of service to you. Now we are moving into Libra. Libra, what is happening with you? Let's have a look. Timestamp 112. Libra in the house. Libra in the house. If you've got Libra in your sun, your moon, your rising, then this reading is for you. Let's have a look. Okay, this is for Libra. So Libra, when I have a look at your house at the moment, I can see that Make, the dwarf planet, is in retrograde, and that's okay. It's been there for quite some time. They are, unlike Chiron. Chiron's a bit bigger, if I understand it correctly, and Chiron is still in Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is over there in Aries with Eris and Ceres. Beautiful energies. Chiron is moving forward, moving direct. Chiron was retrograde for a period, but Chiron is moving forward. Libra. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so we're talking about Aries because Aries is obviously your external, and Libra is your internal world. So in your external world, Libra, you are affected by your polar opposite, or the opposite zodiac, or there's a proper terminology. Sometimes at these late hours, like midnight, my time, I do get a little bit tongue-tied or twisted, and yeah, but it's all good. So Libra, there's a lot happening in Aries. Also, we've got Neptune that is entering into Aries at the moment, if I understand it correctly. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think Aries, Neptune is entering into Aries. All right, so Libra, in your internal house, Make is there. Nothing else is really happening. You have got the moon that's coming up to you. We've got the moon in Virgo at the moment, and in 2 or 3 days you're going to have the moon in your sign, so you will feel elevated, you will feel illuminated. All those air qualities are going to be uplifted. You won't feel so dense or hard. Quite possibly where we're now, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday is probably going to be the moon in Libra, and there's going to be beautiful energies around you. Right now, we've got this air card that's coming up. It's a beautiful air card, Libra, because it's a Four of Swords. Four of Swords for you, it just symbolizes that right now you're resting, or you need to rest. Maybe you've taken on an illness. Maybe you've been pushing yourself so hard. It also speaks about the stability of the mind, because Four of Air, Four of Swords, there is a great energy that's coming up and bringing in this resonance, this frequency. I'm going to be putting some Vicks on my forehead because it is quite hot here, and I've got these two fans on, and even with them on, these beautiful plants from Mother Gaia, I still feel like this headache. It could also be concentration, and we have been going for an hour and 15. I always find that Vicks helps here. Eh? I don't know if you do. Comment down below if you do. Either in the live or as you're watching the video. I love Vicks. Petroleum can be a bit hectic, but otherwise camphor, eucalyptus, you can also use those. Alright, so let's have a look. Libra, your obstacle or your, what is this, something that is blocking you at the moment, is you having to defend yourself. It seems like you don't like having to defend yourself, and when you do, the air gets lit with fire. It's almost like you speak very harshly. With the Seven of Wands coming up, we've got this first fire card that's popping up and asking you, why aren't you defending yourself? Why aren't you speaking up for yourself? Why do you want to put yourself second best? Why do you carry on uplifting others, but you don't uplift yourself? So it's that Libran quality of, I'm resting, everything is okay with the Four of Swords, but now somebody's triggering me. Can't they see that I need rest? Can't they see that I need to have some time out? And with that comes the great shift of the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles in this reading for you is very good. It means that you're shifting your consciousness away from singularity into a duality, but also more than that, into the number three, Three of Earth. I do love that, and with this Seven of Wands feeding you with the fire, feeding the air element, it's a beautiful, harmonious moment. Yes, it's not very conducive if you are not a conflict-driven Libran, and people come and they trigger you, and you're just like, can you leave me alone? Why are you so, why is there so much of this on the news, and why is everybody trying to, like a witch hunt? And the Seven of Wands comes in and says, you need this fire in order to acquire the new desires or the new passions or the new frequencies that are coming in for your highest good, which is the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles, think about people coming together to work together in a community. It is a very positive card. And then the Medicine is the King of Cups, and I do love this card for you because the Medicine showing up says this is a time for balance, and it can mean a few things. All right, either you are going to be emotionally balanced and you're going to ride the storms, everything is going to be all right. It can also mean that you're going to be meeting somebody who's a bit older, a king of water, and who's going to come in and to teach you how to surf these waves and navigate these circumstances in your life, to bring you some more harmony. And it does feel like it's a fatherly image or a fatherly vibration or an older masculine energy, if you want. It doesn't have to be father. It could be a mother that's very masculine as well, but very balanced. I do feel that if you can defend yourself and defend what you believe in, what brings you happiness, then you can work in harmony with others. I do have this feeling when I look at these two cards. Defending yourself, defending yourself and defending what you believe in will bring you harmony with others. Almost like they will respect you more when you communicate from a place of love and you stand up for yourself. When we have a look at the Four of Swords, you're resting, recuperating. It's like the King of Cups is coming in and saying, I want to teach you more about this rest and retreat. I want to teach you more about how you can harness this energy for others. K Kayla B 892. Hey, hi to you. Thank you so much. Share where you're watching from. It'll be awesome to see where you're watching from. Thank you so much for joining the live. Please remember to heart the live if you resonate. We are busy with the Libra reading at the moment. Almost done. And then if you'd like a one-on-one reading, you're more than welcome. What is your sun, your moon, your rising, Caleb? I want to say Caleb. Is that right? Caleb 892. Okay, let's have a look. Libra. Libra, let's see what the medicine is for you. What animal is popping up for you? And how is this animal medicine going to help you moving forward into this solar eclipse, into this powerful fire horse energy? And it's crow medicine. Libra crow is coming up, and this is the law or the medicine of law. Okay, it is, yeah, law. Yes. All right, so very powerful. 2 and 4 is a 6. Crow comes up, and when we understand the medicine of crows, there is a great harmony when we know that the laws of nature, the laws, the karmic laws, everything is abiding for our highest good. We can rest assured that law is going to always be there to provide the support that we need moving on or moving forward in our lives. The fact that crow is coming up for you, it means that any legal agreement or any legalities that you're going through at the moment, crow is going to come up for you and hold space for you. Make sure that everything is in order from your side. Maybe this is why the 7 of Wands is popping up for you, Libra. I'm not too sure. And maybe the rest that you need right now, and collaborating with the 3, and in order to find your balance with the King of Cups for the crow medicine, is indicative of what is coming in the future for you. Comment down below if this resonates with you. And remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe. My name is Jean, and I am in Johannesburg, South Africa. And it is quite late here. It is 12:12 my time, 12:12. What time is it there by you? Yeah, 12 minutes past midnight. Now it's gone to 13 minutes past midnight. Okay, so it's early hours of the morning for me. It is the 4th of February for me. What date are you? Are you still in the 3rd? Are you in the 4th? Where are you in the world? All right, so thank you so much, Librans. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Librans. Scorpio. Scorpio in the house. What a beautiful time to be alive. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. From solar flares to Schumann resonance. A lot happening around the world, you know, in many regards. When we feel the earth is moving, I'm not talking about news and all of that. No, I'm talking about the earth. I'm talking about what's happening with the sun and the moon. And the moon is now obviously in Virgo, but we've just come out of a beautiful full moon in Leo, and it was quite an intense full moon. I facilitated a group of an online retreat. We did a meditation, we did some card readings, we did this incredible vibration of connecting to the moon, the full moon in Leo. Also releasing, because that was the last full moon of the snake year, going into the year of the fire horse. So very, very powerful, releasing the wood snake and embracing the new energy of the fire horse year. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're coming up to a new moon in Aquarius, and obviously a solar eclipse, a very powerful solar eclipse in Aquarius. And that's what these readings are all about. We want to understand who you are in this time. And it's a collective reading. You know, it's free collective reading for everybody. Who are you? What is the major block? And what is the shift that's happening now for you? And then what is the medicine? What is the medicine moving forward for you? So if you do resonate with these readings, please let me know in the comments down below. It is always awesome to read where you're watching from, who you are, what zodiac you are, if you know your sun, your moon, your rising. If you want to discover a little bit more about yourself, Maybe you want to have an Akashic record reading with me, or you'd love to connect to your beloved ones on the other side. Whatever you would like, it's all available there on the website. But it is good in these live chats to get a feel for how I do work and how I resonate with people and the spirit world as well. Just cover that up. It is a good time to be alive. It is a good time to be alive. Okay, Scorpio, what is happening with you? Let's put a timestamp here, 1:24. Thank you so much for joining me. It is a great honor and a privilege to be of service to you. Scorpio. You are the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so Scorpio, good opportunities, good prospects, possibly an upliftment, like a promotion. Something good is coming for you, Scorpio. It feels like the universe has heard you. And right now, they're offering you this great opportunity. There's this hand with this huge pentacle reaching out and saying, take this opportunity. Allow us to align you with everything that you need in order to fulfill your dreams, your destiny. So this is a good card that's coming up for you, Scorpio, during this time. And also love is in the air. It is a relationship card. However, it could also be a block, an obstacle, or a lesson for you. So how does that resonate with you? How does that relate to you? If you could share in the comments down below, that'll be grand. And for me, when I look at this, I do understand that the relationship is related to the job or the opportunity of a new career, a new life. And you quite, maybe the new job is somewhere away from the love of your life, and maybe you need to find some correspondence or some correlation between the two. Quite possibly the job is going to help you to meet somebody that you love. There's going to be some form of love involved, and maybe during this time you're going through a bit of a block with your lover, with your partner, somebody that sees you as a lover, as a partner, as a married individual. Yes. And we've got the Knight of Swords, which is bringing in this new energy that is, it's a shift. Okay, so this energy that is a shift of the Knight of Swords. Okay, air and water as well. Very, very intense, because with the air element coming in here as your shift through this time, it is like a confrontational energy. It's asking you to think beyond, like out of your comfort zone, think beyond that. Really write down your pros and cons of everything that's happening in your life with regards to the new job, with regards to the love in your life, with regards to people that are maybe coming in, abusing you, hurting you, loving you, supporting you, lifting you up in your dreams. Write about all of that, because it feels like you are going through a huge shift at the moment with the Knight of Swords, sorry. And then the Wheel of Fortune. This is a good card, all right? This is the medicine of the future. This is your good karma. When I see the Wheel of Fortune, I feel good, especially when it's sitting there and not as an obstacle, not as an opposing card. We have this energy of that card coming up, and it feels like your future, the medicine of your future, is positive. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side. Remember, this is a collective reading. It doesn't mean that this means this reading will necessarily speak wonders completely to you, but there is something in here that is brewing from the collective, from my spirit guides, for Scorpio. And let's have a look at Scorpio from the medicine cards. Let's have a look at the medicine for Scorpio for this time. Hawk. You've got a message that's coming through, but it's a messenger. Hawk is a messenger. Think about Hawk. Think about Horus. Think of the Eye of Horus. Think about the incredible power of hawks that come through for you. I do believe this messenger is coming through with the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to have a good message in the future. There is a good message coming through for you. Good hope, good things are aligned for you, quite possibly with the Ace of Pentacles, meaning these brilliant cards that are coming up for you, a new job opportunity, maybe an upliftment, a career change, And with the medicine of the hawk coming in, it's just positive news. Positive news. I don't feel like there's any doom and gloom. I do believe there's something that you need to work through with the love of your life. And quite possibly the shift is the Knight of Swords, where you need to stop conflicting with yourself or conflicting with others. Maybe come to um, what do you call this? A truce where you can communicate, maybe have a third party to communicate for you. Um, have that messenger come through with the Wheel of Fortune to really grant you more perspective on in your life. You know, Knight of Swords can be very positive, but at the same time, it can be a very aggressive energy of conflict. You know, you're needing this, but this is sitting in your shift perspective at the moment. So can you shift that energy in order to bring in the Hawk medicine and the Wheel of Fortune? That'll be good for you. I really do think that's going to be good for you. Scorpio, yeah, I feel that's all that's coming through for Scorpio. Also with the solar flares and the fire horse energy coming in, depending on what your zodiac is in the Chinese astrology, you might feel that this new year is going to be very, very powerful for you, and everything's going to really resonate and vibrate at a higher frequency and vibration. But understand as well, being a water sign, don't let the fire burn you out. You know, take that time to rest. Go back, go on retreats. If you can't go on retreats, do a retreat in your bedroom, in your study, in your home. All you need to do is just focus on your breathing. You know, remember to do your somatic hug. Just allow yourself to connect to the energy within you, just by following the beat of your hands, and then the connection. You connecting your fingers is connecting the bridge between your left and your right hemispheres of the brain. So Scorpio, yes, there is a lot happening for you, but I feel positive about it. I don't feel sad about it at all. I feel there's good things happening. Okay. Yes, very, very good. Okay, let's have a look. Scorpio, from Scorpio, we're going to be going to Sagittarius. Where is Sagittarius in your natal chart? For me, Sagittarius is in my sun and my rising, but I've got a lot of Sagittarius. Yeah, there's a lot of Sagittarius in my charts. It's actually a little bit overwhelming sometimes. I'm like, phew, okay, that's all happening for me. I'm like, yes, that's all happening for you, man. Come on, you got this. So I use a few apps. There are so many apps these days. You can just download so many different apps, and you can just punch in the time, the date that you were born, the city, and then you can have a look. It's a very basic understanding of who you are in your illumination. All right, so I've got Mars. Mars was in Sagittarius when I was born. Sun, obviously. Rising was in Sagittarius. And then I also have Mercury in Sagittarius. So what does that mean? That means that my communication is Sagittarius. I take action like a Sagittarian. Also my Sun, everything, my Sun aspect, and my rising is Sagittarius. It's an intense vibration with all of those aspects in Sagittarius. It does bring in a lot of fire, but with the moon in Aquarius, I do have some sacred gifts where I can just step away from everything and have a look at it from an objective point of view. With my Venus in Scorpio, my love language is Scorpio. Okay, so that is something that is lovely. I mean, I love that. My Mum Kulai, my inner aspect, is in Pisces. You know, where's your Mum Kulai? That part of you that you don't really let the world see. Mine is in Pisces. So that also pertains to somebody who's very psychic, very gifted, and that is something that is lovely, you know, to have a look at in your natal charts. Yes. What I love to do with the natal charts is have a look at 5-year prediction just to see where the planet's going to be aligned. Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, where are these huge ones, and Jupiter, where they're going to be in a couple of years' time. What house are they going to be in? And for you, so I use computer systems that's all aligned with astronomy, just to get some accurate information there for you. I do love doing that. 133. Okay. Sagittarius in the house. What up, Sages? What up, Sages? Yes, love you, and thank you so much for joining me. I've got some cards that have just fallen to the ground. Let's have a look at them. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. So when the cards fall out like that, I just normally read them. I'm like, okay, well, these are the cards for you, Sag. So we've got the first card, we've got the first card, which is the Magician. Sorry about my slurring. It is 25 past 12 midnight here by me in Johannesburg. But the Magician, this is you. You are the Magician. You are the alchemist in your reading. You are somebody who doesn't wait for the world to make it happen for you. You make it happen for yourself. You get in there and you transform the lead into gold. You go into the kitchen. You know, if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, you get things done. You are the Magician. You put it on your altar. You connect to the elementals, earth, air, water, fire. You bring it in, Sag. You are a powerful, you listen to the intuition that is inside of you that drives you. This is who you are. And Sag, maybe quite possibly you're going through a little bit of heartbreak, all right, at the moment, because the Three of Swords jumped out of the deck. And this is the second card, which is your current block at the moment. Yes, it can be intense. Yes, maybe it's a family member that's causing you a little bit of uphill. Maybe it's a love, but it's some form of heartbreak that maybe it's come up again and you're like, okay, this is my opportunity to look at it, to vibe with it, to see what it is, but to also be inspired by the heartbreak, um, and write something about it. When we go through something intense, it doesn't mean that we are the only ones. It might feel that way. The ego goes, oh, I'm the only one. No. When you're going through something intense, write about it. It's cathartic release, but it's also you inspiring yourself. The reason why you, your spirit guides, creation, the universe has manifested this for you is so that you can have a harmonic release and then you can get stuck into your magician energy and magically bring something out of this disharmony so that you can then create something better for yourself career-wise. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles is all about career focus. And this card is sitting in the shift realm for you. And then we have nostalgia, the Six of Cups sitting in the medicine for you. So when I have a look at these cards for you, sacred, beautiful Sagittarius, I do believe that you're being called, you're being summoned. You're being summoned and called. Maybe you left the path of the alchemist. Maybe you left the path of the magician behind. Maybe you started to follow another way, maybe as a mechanic, maybe as a something, and you just decided to leave all your tools away. This card popping up is saying now is your opportunity, now is your moment to step up and be the magician again, to harness the gifts of the elements and really put it into action. This pain, this heartache that you might be feeling, or maybe you're helping other people with their heartache and their pain, write about it. And if you don't like writing, speak about it. Record your voice. It's going to help others in the next generation. It's going to help your children. It's going to help your grandchildren. Or if you don't have children or grandchildren, it's going to help those little ones that are coming up in the next generation. The only reason why we go through something intense is so that we can create something magical from it, like the Page of Pentacles, where you create a career, you create a new path, you get upgraded with a new opportunity with your work environment. When I see the medicine of nostalgia, I want you to think about every positive thought that you have or you had when you were growing up. Positive things. It's so easy for us to remember the negative, and we're like, oof, why is it so easy? I can remember the negative so quickly, but the positive, that's next level. And when Jonoziki, hello Jonoziki, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining. When you see these energies coming up from your past, you want to remember the positives, because that's where the medicine is. And the medicine of the positive is that you don't need to give up. You don't need to give up. You don't need to let go of the old positive energies. That is what's going to help you to feed the positive in your future. So yes, magician, powerful major arcana. You are this incredible being. Yes, air card, hurt, pain. I understand that. And then you've got this pentacles, the earth element that's coming up with the cups. I mean, I do love that. You've got water, you've got earth, you've got air, and you are the magician. So Sagittarius, you are phenomenal. Jono, is this Jonathan? Jono. Ziki, where are you watching from? I'm busy here in Johannesburg, South Africa. Where are you watching from, Jono? Okay, Sagittarius, let's have a look at your sacred medicine card. What is the animal that is helping you through this time? And we're doing these readings because we are connecting to the elements of and the energies of all these solar flares, the Earth's Schumann resonance, but also the huge, massive solar eclipse that's coming up on the 17th of February, ushering in this new fire horse year. And also we've got the time of Aquarius. We've got the sun in Aquarius, the moon in Aquarius on the 17th of February. We've got Mercury, Mars, Venus in Aquarius. Yeah, very, very powerful time. I want to actually just double check on those inner planets. When are the inner planets? Let's have a look if we can fast forward time a little bit. I want to make sure. Sorry, Sergi, just gonna have to wait while I fast forward time on this website. Almost there, almost there. There we go, 17th. What's happening? Okay. All right, so 17. Venus and Mercury is actually going to be in Pisces. My apologies. But in Aquarius, we're going to have the moon, Mars, Pluto, and the sun. Okay, very, very powerful energies. And why? Oh, Jono, okay, thank you. I hope you saw Libra and Virgo. Um, for you, for you and your beloved. Um, I'm on Sagittarius already. I hope you saw it. But yes, I love you, brother. And if you didn't see it, let me finish Pisces, and then I can come back to like short readings for everyone, if that's cool with you. What are you doing awake at 12:30? I hope you're okay, brother. Okay, so 17th of February, Moon, Mars, Pluto, Moon, Mars, Pluto, and the Sun. These four major energies are going to be there and aligned for the solar eclipse. So it's going to be intense. I do feel it's going to be a bit gentler with Mercury and Venus being in Pisces. It's not going to be that intensity in the Karoo. From your bed in the Karoo. Nice one, brother. I love that. That's so cool. I'm in Douglasdale, Johannesburg. What can I say? It's not a bed in the Karoo. Oh, you'll rewind. Okay, cool, man. Thank you for rewinding. Okay, let's have a look. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I feel this top one is for you. So let's have a look. Mountain Lion. Okay, so some leadership is coming up here, Sagi. All right, so take the leadership. So that could be in your new role, in your new job, leadership, mountain lion coming in there. And when you go back and you remember the memories of your past, be courageous like the mountain lion. And when I look at the mountain lion, I feel it's like this Leo full moon that we just had on Sunday. It's a very powerful energy that came in, ushering in this beautiful energy, the last full moon of the wood snake year, going into obviously this fire horse year. So it was the final full moon that we did this online retreat of the snake year, and going into the new moon online retreat that we're going to be doing on the 17th of February. It's going to be epic. It's going to be powerful because we're going to be doing it at the same time that the sun is eclipsing. And I think in Antarctica, okay, we're going to be seeing the full solar eclipse, which I'm going to be following, and I'm going to be putting a little device up so that I can just tune in all the time and just harness that energy for the channeling, for the card reading, for the meditation, and the sacred alignment, because it is the first freaking day of the new year in the Chinese astrology. It's going to be epic. It's going to be powerful. So yes, mountain lion energy driving you through. And then what is the number? It's number 17. So Sagittarius, the 17th of February, that is your day. That is your day, and is my day. Oh, you're about to go to sleep. Cool, brother. Lots of good vibes to you, and have happy, happy dreams. Just thinking. All right, let's do a quick reading for you. Let's do a quick reading. Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you for allowing me to be of service to you. Jonah, have you got any questions? Or do you want just a quick general reading? Let me know. Okay, let's connect to Jonathan. Jonathan. Jonathan Harper. Okay, Jonathan. Two of staves, two of wands. This is who you are at the moment. It's very beautiful. I think it looks like you and your beautiful partner. You're beautiful. Okay. You're beautiful. Like Minky, is it Minky? The two of you, but there's some travel, there's some destinations, two of fire. It's a very powerful energy. I do love that frequency and vibration. Okay, there's a little bit of heartbreak. I don't know. Have you heard some sad news, or are you dealing with something sad? Are you about to hear something sad? Three of Swords is usually a little bit of heartache. And then we've got the Five of Cups below you. Five of Cups is all about sadness, sorrow, yes, but it's also just feeling like a little bit sad about something. If you're resonating with this, please let me know. Seven of Cups, we've got in your past. Seven of Cups, also a lot of decisions to be made, but not being able to make the choices and decisions that would usually bring you into alignment for your perfect abilities. There's some temptation and some addiction energy above the Five of Cups. So I'm not too sure how you resonate with that. But the devil popping up on the top is also just like a bit of a warning to not allow any addictions of others or yourself to bring you too much sadness and sorrow and pain, heartache. Then you've got the Ten of Cups in the future. Ten of Cups in the future is a brilliant card to have. I love that. Speaking about wishes being fulfilled, happiness, positivity. So you being the Two of Staves at the moment, I can understand there's a lot of choices, positive things. Two of Fire, maybe some travel. Three of Swords, there's a bit of sadness that you're going through at the moment with the Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Devil, almost like holding you. But from all of that energy, whether it's from you or whether it's from others or whether it's from the collective consciousness, maybe you're sad about other things that are happening, the Ten of Cups is coming up in your future, which is brilliant. You've got the Queen of Swords, which is who you are at the moment. Queen of Swords is a beautiful individual who is very sharp with their tongue because they know what they want, what they desire, what they seek. They're not very dumb. They're not very dumb-witted or dull-witted. I think dull-witted is the better term. Ace of Swords is about new things that are happening all around you, and new opportunities, but it's a new thought, a new way of thinking going forward. The Hermit is popping up in your environment, at least it's popping up in your hopes and your dreams, hopes and fears. So you're hopeful of having a bit of a retreat, going into your solitude, but you're also fearful of doing that because you're not too sure if that's going to benefit everybody at the moment. But the outcome of your reading is positive. You've got the Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands is obviously happiness, fulfillment. Everything is coming into fruition. It's a positive card to have. We love the Four of Wands because it is very, very powerful. When we have a look at your Okay, let's have a look at all your cards. Just gonna stack them on top of each other. I like the Hermit and the Devil. I really do. Because for me, when the Devil pops up, it's time to go within. And when we go within, when we're coming out of the cave, then we're always tempted by the devil. It's like the shadow, the light and the shadow, and the 9 and the 15 energy. It's a very powerful frequency. Okay, let's have a look here. The only suit that's not in your reading at the moment, Jonathan, is the Suit of Pentacles. Suit of Pentacles is obviously Earth. Now we know with you your home, your job, everything else seems very stable at the moment, and so quite possibly that's why the Earth cards haven't popped out. But there are 3 water cards that have popped out, and 3 sword cards, 3 air cards, and then you've got these two fiery cards which have popped out. Very good. I love them. All right. When we take the cups and we add them all together, because this is what I love to do, we say 10, 10, which is a 1 and 5 is 6, 6 and 7 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4. We've got the 4 of cups. So it's a sensation of you're a little bit, there's a sensation of apathy, boredom, not feeling emotionally too overwhelmed by anything, yet there is that sensation of, subconsciously there's a bit of sadness or sorrow. Maybe you haven't seen somebody in a long time, maybe somebody has crossed over, maybe you missed somebody on the other side, and a sensation of joy, happiness with the 10 of cups. 7 of cups, but this is sitting in your past. There was a choice, a difficult choice to be made, but somebody was lying to you. Okay, and then swords, which is all about air. I think air is your element. Is that right? Libra, or is Minky Libra? Are you Virgo? I can't remember between the two of you. All right, so the two numbers, we've got Queen of Swords, which is basically how you see yourself, strong in your communication. You've been a bit strong with your communication. That's good for you. Could it be your dragon song, your overtoning, which is very powerful? I miss that. You've got your ace and your 3 of swords. When we add them together, we get the 4 of swords. Speaking about a little bit of rest. Maybe that's why the hermit is coming up, because you've been really putting the pedal to the metal. But try and rest, try and meditate, try and connect to your inner self. Libra, air. Okay, good, got it. Then we've got the 4 and the 2 of wands. And when we add these together, we get the 6 of wands. What is the 6 of wands? 6 of wands is powerful. It's good news, it's prosperity, it's abundance, so it's very positive. I do like that. So the hidden card for you in your element, which is air, is 4 of swords, which is all about rest. Take some time out for you, recuperate, regenerate. Don't burn yourself out. And then when we have a look at the 2 and the 4 of wands, fire, this year is going to be a very good year for you. When we have a look at the 6 of wands, right now as it stands, as the universe stands, and as the cards are speaking and your guides are speaking, my guides are speaking, it's going to be a good year for you. All right? No, without a shadow of a doubt. It's going to be a good year for you. And then remember, from the realm of the cups, all right, water, which is all about feeding, nourishing. 6, 7, 13, 1, 3 is 4. A little bit of apathy, but not bad, okay? Not bad. It just means that you're not really moved. You're not really, nothing is really like a big wow, okay? And then here we've got the devil and we've got the hermit. When we add these numbers together, 15, 24, 2 and 4 is a 6. All right, we'll do it the other way around because 6 is lowest. Let's have a look at the other way around. We've got 15, 1 and 5 is 6, 6, 6 and 9, 6 and 9 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6, 6 lovers. Or it goes back to the devil. All right, so I think it's a little bit of, what is this? There is something with the lovers, the balance within you, because those two cards, the major arcana cards, they're added together and they equal into the lovers. So the lovers is the hidden card behind that reading, and it's a sensation of how do I find me in the lovers, and how do I also not get too complicated or too, it's like the balance, between the one and the other. But it's a very good card, and the lovers coming up, it also means that the lovers of yourself, the divine, sacred, feminine and masculine, the balance within yourself. So I do love that. Thank you so much, Jono. Thank you for allowing me to do a reading for you. Let's see what mystical forest oracle card is coming up for you. Starlight. Okay, starlight is popping up for you, Jono. Don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. Okay, I think that's a lovely message, final message for you. So now you can go and you can rest. All right, thank you, brother. Thank you for being a part of the live. It's always awesome to see somebody online. When I'm online, and yeah, sorry about the late hour, but yes, lots of love. 1:45 in the morning. You're welcome, brother. Namaste. Okay, so let's continue. Capricorn, let's do a little timestamp for Capricorn. Who is Capricorn? Capricorn in the house, and timestamp is 154. 154. Very, very good. Capricorn in the house. Okay. Yes, John, I will chat soon. Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn, I don't think there's anything major happening in your, no, nothing major happening. And in your polar opposite, obviously we've got Jupiter on the outside. So Capricorn and Cancer, polar opposites of one another. Thank you, John. Sleep well. And with Jupiter, big love. Namaste, big love, brother. With Jupiter being retrograde in Cancer, in that external sign of yours, there's a lot happening, and it feels good though. It doesn't feel bad, Capricorn. It's almost like the universe is supporting you, and it does feel good. Let's have a look, Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, it's all about the Two of Pentacles for you. All right, so I do love that. This is a collective reading for Capricorn, and it's all about this time from now up until the 17th of February, where we're having the huge solar eclipse, and that's going to be happening in Aquarius. I had a look just now, and you got Mars that's still going to be there. Mars, Pluto, and the Moon, and the Sun. Those are the four heavenly beings that are going to be there for this huge solar eclipse, welcoming in of the fire horse year. Mercury and Venus are going to both be in Pisces on that day. So it's going to be a good day for everyone. So Two of Pentacles is coming up. So it's duality. It's all about balancing. Balancing money, balancing what you need to do, how you need to do it, balancing your monetary life, balancing your love life, but balancing everything to do with career, home environment. So right now that's what you're doing, and it seems like everything is going really well. So Capricorn, please comment down below and let me know if that is true. If you have Capricorn in your sun, your moon, your rising, then this reading is for you. Your major obstacle, challenge, or block at the moment, or lesson, is the Four of Pentacles, which means that it's all about money. Okay, sitting on the money, savings. Is it hard to save at the moment? Is it hard not to dip into the savings? Have you been finding it difficult to refill what you've been using, in the sense of using up the savings? So what is this energy that is coming around and bringing in this element of, I need to experience this right now? So the 2 and the 4, very powerful, and I mean, you are earth sign, and the great shift that's coming in here, yeah, the 2 and the 4. Okay, the great shift that's coming in here for you at the moment is a 5 of Swords. So there's definitely some conflict in your working environment, or maybe in your home environment. Is it a landlord? Is it somebody who lives with you at work? Is it an employee or an employer? Is it your co-worker? There seems to be a battle where you just need to walk away, and you don't need to feel like you need to continue that battle. Rather walk away, drop the sword, stop being reactive. You know, like playing tennis. If somebody serves a ball at you, don't serve it back, you know, because that's your reaction. Rather let the ball drop and bounce, and continue to observe the person with compassion, and understand that maybe they're coming from a place of hurt, pain, angst, anxiety, fear. We don't know what people are going through, but there is definitely a new job in the horizons, or a new career, maybe a promotion. for you, and that is the medicine of this time that you're currently sitting with. There is a great energy that I can see that's coming through here with all these earth cards. All right, Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and obviously the Page of Pentacles. These are powerful earth cards that are popping up for you, Capricorn. And I do believe that with your balancing of your finances, balancing of work, balancing of home, uh, and aligned with your savings, and then going to the Page of Pentacles, all you need to do at the moment is just observe those that are trying to be instigators, interrogators, those people that are trying to push you away out of your center. Do not give them the energy that they are demanding. You know, it's almost like a child demanding your energy or throwing a tantrum. Do not give them that energy. Walk away from it or observe. If you cannot walk away, observe from your heart, and smile. You know, if you cannot do all of that in that moment, rather retreat. You know, I had a moment of, I was driving my mom to, where did we go today? We went to Northgate. It's a shopping center. And we went there, and driving there, I witnessed some road rage. And I actually slowed down, I changed lanes so that the road rage could pass. Then we went to a few different places. My mum loves thrift shops. So we went to a thrift shop. Upon leaving the thrift shop, she managed to get her kitty two nice bowls at the thrift shop. One for water, one for food. Really nice. And they elevated as well, which is so nice. Upon leaving the center, this person drove right up behind me and was gunning it, you know, to try and push. I immediately turned left as if I was going to park into a parking bay. I could see them looking with frustration, and then they zoomed to the boom gate. I just politely, you know, moved back behind them. I didn't flash my lights. I chose a different boom gate to exit the parking lot, and I just sent a lot of love. You know, it's a time to just send love and light. Rather be the ambassador, rather be the emissary of love and light in moments where people are having a freak out. You know, with solar flares, with financial crises around the world, with people worried about money, with people insecure about themselves, and just what is this? When they project their stuff onto you, you don't need to accept that that's not yours. Alligator medicine is popping up for you, Capricorn, or whoever is watching this. Thank you so much for joining. So alligator is all about integration. The alligator is only able to integrate or consume their meal by rolling the meal until it is drowned, which sounds disgusting, but the message from alligator is integration. If we do not integrate the energies that are coming to us, that are being harvested at this time, we will not be able to proceed with great ease. All right, so that's some beautiful messages coming through for Capricorn. I do believe it's all about money and finances with you, Capricorn, with these three cards coming up for you in the Pentacle realm. I just want to show you these cards again. All right, 2, 4, and Page of Pentacles. And then remember, those road rage incidents or those areas in your lives, you do not need to engage. You do not need to react. Rather integrate the lesson that's coming up from the road rage, from these people that are being antagonistic, and understand that you're just there to witness. You're just there to observe. You're not there to punish or to look. It depends on the circumstance or the environment, of course, but given most environments and circumstances are there from an egotistical point of view. Somebody is throwing a temper tantrum, somebody is throwing a trolley around, or they are shouting at a clerk. These are not who they really are, or they are reacting in a way that is disharmonious because they are in a state of chaos. You do not need to go into your chaos and spew more chaos. Sometimes when there's too much chaos, we need to create order. And that order will find some equilibrium and harmony in everything moving forward. We should be ripples of pure consciousness, love, light, and joy in the world so that we can usher in a new earth that is of peace, higher consciousness, higher vibration. Okay, thank you so much, Capricorn. Let's have a look at Aquarius. Let me just do a timestamp here, Aquarius in the house. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in the live. Let me know where you are from, where you're watching from. It is so awesome to read your comments. Thank you for hearting the live. Let's see, I've been on for 2 hours and 4 minutes. 2 hours and 4 minutes, is that right? Yep. Okay, here we go. Timestamp Aquarius in the house. If you have Aquarius in your sun, your moon, your rising, I have it in my moon. Then yes, quite possibly this reading is for you. This is for the collective. This is for the collective. Anybody who's watching this live or anybody who is watching the recording of this live. I am so humbled to be of service to you. My name is Jean and I am doing the reading from Johannesburg, South Africa, the south side of Africa. Where are you watching from? Comment down below. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. All right, Aquarius, let's have a look. What is happening for you? Who are you in this reading? And remember, this reading and all these lives that we're going to be doing up until the 17th of February are to do with the solar flares, the Schumann resonance, the Earth's vibration, the fire horse year that's coming in on the 17th of February. We've got the sun, the moon, we've got Mars, and we've got Pluto all in Aquarius, ushering in this new fire horse energy. It's going to be quite epic. It's going to be quite profound. And then we've got Venus and Mercury that's going to be in Pisces, holding space for us in that beautiful water energy. Venus, love, Mercury, communication. It's a very powerful time that we're living in right now. And today for me it's the 4th of February. It might still be the 3rd of February for you, or it might be the 4th of February for you. I'm not too sure where you are in the world, but you can comment down below. It's a very prolific time. So from the 4th until the 17th, a lot is happening. And I just want to offer some services. I've got my website down below. You can go and check it out. But besides that, I want people to gain any messages that they can for free, through these lives, and also to get some confirmation or validation of what their intuition is bringing through. Aquarius in the house. Aquarius, you are the 3 of Wands in this reading. Okay, it's a very powerful card. It means that you are definitely the pioneer. You are the pioneer ushering in this new fiery energy, and it is very, very powerful, Aquarius, because you've got all of this energy happening in your star sign, or in your house, in your first house if you're sun Aquarius. If you're moon Aquarius or rising Aquarius, then obviously it'll be in a different house. But it is very powerful because the 3 is all about expansion. Okay, so you are definitely being encouraged to expand in this moment, and expand your consciousness, expand your ideas, expand your horizons, expand your creativity. Your obstacle, your lesson, your block at the moment is the 9 of Pentacles. So you've got this 9 of Pentacles, which is usually a brilliant card. We know that it's almost ripe for what is this, harvest, and you're almost there, but it just needs a little bit more patience. Right now, that's an obstacle for you. Right now, that's like, oh, but why should it take so long? And I've really been waiting long for this. It's also pointing out to a work scenario, quite possibly something that you desire very strongly, and it's taking a little bit more time to come into fruition. So the harvest isn't quite there yet, but with the Queen of Wands sitting in the shift energy, I do believe there's an older individual, an older female individual, or an older male individual that identifies as a woman or has a little bit more of a feminine side to them, that is ushering in. It's like a Leo energy with the sunflower, with the sun energy. Very powerful. This warm individual is almost, and I do love the 2 fire cards in your reading thus far. We've got one more card to choose, but it feels like you're being nurtured by everything that's happening, Aquarius. And you can comment down below. You can let me know if this resonates with you. But the fire elements that are coming through, the Queen of Fire, the 3 of Fire, it's powerful. It's radiant. The fact that with finances, home, and everything else, you're still being patient, I understand that. I do. I understand that it's something that I go through as well. We go through these seasons. It's normal. But you've got the moon. All right, very powerful. You got the moon that's popping up for you in your medicine for the future. So where I see this, the Queen of Wands and the moon is all about the shadow. The moon is all about what you don't really want to face. And when the moon comes up, look, we've got a new moon coming up on the 17th of February. What's happening there? We've got a solar eclipse, very powerful. So the moon energy, or harness the moon energy, bring it in. I need you to do some shadow journaling, all right? If you can't do shadow journaling by yourself, I've got a 28-day shadow journaling workshop that I do online. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, even if you are in South Africa and you don't want to be participating, in a physical retreat. This shadow journaling retreat will help you to rediscover yourself and to heal the wounding, because the moon card coming up is asking you to heal the wounding. Everybody who's wounded you, you who have encouraged the wounding or have accepted the wound as your crises or as your trauma, you carry the wound more as in, like, how do you identify? I identify as the wounded child. It's not who you are. It's what happened to you. It's not who you are. Who are you? It's really in discovering who you truly are. And that is where you find your power. That is where you harness that power again. And you truly become the best version of yourself. All right, so those 4 cards are for the collective. That's beautiful. I do love that. 3 of Wands, very powerful. Aquarius, okay. Aquarius, this is your card. Alligator. Okay, so alligator medicine is really pertinent at the moment. It has popped up before. So for you, Aquarius, integration is very important. So where I see the moon and I see the shadow, if we do not integrate with the shadow, it becomes like a child that we haven't sat down with our inner child, we haven't communicated, we haven't had some me time. And if you don't integrate your light with your shadow, the shadow will cause disruption in your life from a subconscious point of view, and you will encounter some obstacles. So now, during this time of purging the old with the wood snake here and getting rid of the final parts of yourself, you're writing out exactly what you feel about other people, forgiving yourself. Moving into the new year of the fire horse year, it is all about integrating your shadow, and that'll be very, very good for you. Maybe if you've got a queen of wands, or a queen of fire, or queen of hearts around you in your neighborhood, in your suburb, in your environment, somebody who can hold space for you, somebody who can help you with a vision quest, or a sweat lodge, or maybe somebody who can just do some Reiki healing on you, crystal healing, a grid, an energy grid on you. That'll be very beneficial for you during this time, during this process. So ask the Queen of Wands that's around you to step up and to help you. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Aquarius. You're so beautiful. Very good reading. I don't think there's anything negative there at all. I do believe that you are riding the waves, and it is. With the solar flares coming up and everything else, the Schumann resonance, the Earth, political things, everything else happening around the world, it is triggering everybody. And all of us are feeling a little bit triggered by the external circumstances. But when we release those triggers and we become the observers, we don't participate. And what happens there is we get liberated from that matrix of that realm. When I go and I stand in Mother Nature, I go and sit next to the river, I go for a walk in between the trees, I feel bliss, I feel unity, I feel compassion. And when I sit in meditation, and I connect with the elders, connect with the spirits, my spirit guides, and all the loved ones on the other side, I feel harmony. I feel connection. I feel reciprocity. I don't feel all this disconnection. And when I read about the disconnection, I'm like, you guys are actually trying to disturb the inner peace of everybody else. And why are they doing that? We have to kind of ask ourselves, why are they interfering with our stellar origins? And why we are born here to bring in this awareness, why we are born here to usher in this new world, this new earth, to be the custodians, to be the ambassadors. You are an ambassador of love, of light. Yes, you've had a lot of crap happen to you, but it doesn't mean that's who you are. It's what happened to you. All right, Pisces in the house. Let's have a look at Pisces. Let's put a timestamp 213. 213. Okay, okay, we got you, we got you. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much for allowing me to be of service to you. If we have a look at what's happening in Pisces at the moment, what is happening in Pisces at the moment? Okay, I need to go back to today's date. All right, on the 17th, obviously, Pisces, you're going to have Mercury and Venus in your home, in your house. If Pisces is your sun sign, you're going to, it's all going to be about self on the 17th. And it's truly powerful because it is illuminating that area of your consciousness. Look, Neptune is leaving your sign, and it has been such an honor to have Neptune there because remember, Neptune is your ruling planet, but at the same time, Neptune hasn't been there for a long time, and it won't be there for another 134 years or 136 years, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Saturn is also leaving your sign. So yeah, there's a lot happening there for you, Pisces. And then with Venus and Mars moving into your sign, um, on the 17th is going to be really, really special for you. Let's have a look at Pisces. I think let's just give this a little bit more of a shuffle. So Pisces, if you got Pisces in your sun, your moon, your rising, or if you're just watching and you're looking for a message for yourself, that's cool. Thank you so much for joining me. Please heart this live if you're in the live. It's such an honor and a privilege to be of service to you. It does help the algorithms. And yeah, this channel is not yet monetized. So if you want to help me out there a little bit, that'll be really, really grand and hugely appreciated. Helps me pay the rent, helps me pay the bills, and I'll help you get the messages from the cards. Good symbiosis. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, I feel this is a, let's just have a look here, Pisces. This is a good reading for you. 10 of Cups. All right. Very powerful card. It symbolizes you. You are an individual. You've got everything together. You know, everything is happening for you. If you're not aligned with this energy right now, the cards are asking you to align with it. 10 of Cups. Happiness, fulfillment. All your dreams and your desires being fulfilled. It's a powerful card. It comes after the Wish card, which is the 9 of Cups. And now you've got this completion energy with the 10, the number 10 coming in. Very powerful card. And then you've got the conflict card, which is about 9 of Swords. You've got this energy of air that's coming in. I don't know who is breaking the peace in your home or who is breaking the peace in your work environment, but somebody is ushering in this energy that's a little bit conflict. And it's like a bit of a whirlwind or a tornado, and it's coming in to try and upset your peace, trying to upset your water. You know, the 10 of Cups is a really, really profound card to have as a water sign. And then you've got the 8 of Pentacles. This is all about you upgrading. This is your shift in consciousness. This shift of you upgrading yourself, either getting a promotion, either working harder on the certification, either studying something new. Pisces, this is your time. Between now and the 17th of February, there's a lot of change happening with you, quite possibly to do with your world at work. There's a huge awakening coming in here. I love this major arcana card. You are the only star sign that has had the judgment card that has popped up for you, and I do believe that is a brilliant card because when we look at the solar eclipse and we look at all these huge events that are happening, for you, it's going to be a great awakening. But right now, you're experiencing this great awakening. You're not sleeping through this. You're not one of the star signs that's saying, oh, I don't need to worry about this. You know, you are in tune. Because you are Pisces, you are in tune and you are actively feeling everything that the collective is feeling. And it can feel overwhelming to the point where it feels like everybody is charging this way or that way. Where does that leave me? And you've actually got peace in your heart. But because the community, the collective, the consciousness, all the news channels are going cray-cray, you just need to focus on your life. You just need to focus on your career and on your awakening. This awakening that is happening for you is exponentially going to grant you positive things in your future. No more are you going to be sleeping through everything that's happening around you. You are one of the awakened ones. You are an awakened one. Something happened to you to awaken you to this world. And the antelope is asking you to go. The antelope is action. action. So when I look at this and the cards and the layout of the cards for you, it's a sensation of the work that you're doing to certify yourself, to become certified, to get your degree, your diploma, your master's, your whatever you're doing. It's very empowering, and you need to do it with the antelope medicine. You need to go, you need to action it in order to become self-aware, to awaken yourself with the judgment card. You are happy. You are happy when you are doing things. You are sad when you're not doing things. All right, you need to be active. That's the antelope medicine. What's very important is that you remember a swamp only becomes a swamp because the water is not moving. And what happens in a swamp, it's a great cesspool, yes, for alligators, but also for mosquitoes and snakes and things that leeches and things that are, not so conducive for positive vibrations. All right, but obviously, swamps and lakes and everything, we need them for everything that they are in the universe. Right now, for you, you need to go. It's not a matter of staying still or being dormant or putting work aside. No, you need to upgrade yourself. You need to work on those certificates. You need to work on accomplishing these great dreams and goals for yourself. This is a great time for you, Pisces. I really feel this is good. And Saturn is still in your sign, so use that Saturn energy for structure, discipline while it's still in your sign, because when it goes into Aries, into your second house of money, what's going to happen there for you? What is going to change for you? All right, so thank you so much, Pisces. Wow, these readings have really been so amazing. If there's anybody in the live right now that would like a reading, send a shout out in the comments down below, and I will consider doing one for free for you. Yes, because I love you and I love your support. All I ask is that you heart the live and that you share the live, and that will provide us with some stability going forward. Yes? What do you think? Are you happy with that? I'm gonna go and get some refreshments and I'll be back. All you have to do is leave your name in the comments down below, and when I get back, if there are lots of names, I'll just put you one after the other. I've got my pen and paper, and then we can do some readings for you with love. With love. And if I come back and there's nothing, it's okay. It's okay. I still love you. Check out my website. Maybe you want a one-on-one. Maybe you're a bit shy. So Mark the Allender. All right, let's have a look. Let me put some lights back on. Will that one suffice? Yeah, that will be perfect. All right, so thank you, Mark. Thank you. Let's have a look for Mark. Any particular questions, Mark, or would you like to just see what the cards have in store for you? Mm, okay. Hmm. Okay. See what the cards have to say. Perfect. So when we have a look at the card that comes out that represents you, you you are definitely a young, adventurous individual. You're young at heart. You're a curious person. The Page of Wands is always curious. They're always up for an adventure, you know. So this is the adventurer, basically. You are very curious, young at heart. You're always up for a new thing. You don't mind going to new places, new areas. But the one thing that does create an obstacle for you or create a lesson for you is somebody that the Seven of Swords is always some form of deception. Either it's to do with the mind because it's air. Usually it's to do with somebody who's stealing or somebody who's taking advantage of others. So that is a lesson that you're sitting with at the moment. And quite possibly it's other people that are doing that to you. So something to look after your heart, but understanding that you've got justice that is in your subconscious. So when this comes about, I always think to myself, it's your subconscious, it's your hyperconscious, your soul sitting in the seat of your mind. And with that, we've got this Lady Justice that's always watching us, always watching over us. I do see in your past that there were a few moments where you felt like everything was okay. Um, the Ten of Cups, it speaks about either a good family or either a good friend, either somebody who was there for you in an emotional capacity, and it just felt like everything was great. You've got justice and you've got temperance, which are opposite one another. So temperance you've got above you, and justice you've got below you. Incredible cards so far. They do speak to me about everything needs to be balanced. Don't try and overdo things or over analyze or over criticize or put too much in your basket, or everything needs to be in balance and in harmony for you going forward. We also have the Five of Wands, which is popping up for you. So I do believe that in the upcoming days, because Wands is all about days, Swords is all about weeks, Cups is all about months, and Pentacles is all about years. In the upcoming days, there might be somebody who's going to question your authority or question you, or maybe not believe in what you believe in, and there's going to be a little bit of conflict. If you can stick to your guns, or if you can work from your heart, the place of Wands with a fire, but a calm fire, not don't get too heated, you know, in an argument, then you should be okay. Currently, you're resting, so this could be while you're watching this live. Maybe you're in a restful, peaceful state, but it's also how you see yourself inside. And either you're a peaceful person, you don't like a lot of aggression, you don't like a lot of conflict, or maybe your body is resting at the moment because you need to recuperate. So this is currently what you're going through at the moment with the Four of Swords. In your environment, there's the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is all about walking away from a toxic person, walking away from a toxic situation. This is about you in your environment. Maybe somebody has been toxic in your environment. Maybe somebody was toxic towards you. Maybe they disrespected you. And that leads you to your hopes and your fears. Your hopes and your fears are sitting on the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles, yes, the next 7 years. Where do you see yourself in the next 7 years? How have the previous 7 years been? So it's a sensation of trepidation when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles because you're not too sure. And you're hopeful of a good one, but you're fearful of the same repeat of the last 7 years. So Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles at least, it also speaks about patience. As you accumulate wealth, it takes time. And it's a hope of yours that the wealth will be accumulated a lot faster, but it's a fear of yours that it's going to take time, and it's not fast enough. And what happens if it doesn't if it's not fulfilled? The outcome of your reading is the Tower. So this is a collapse of an environment, the collapse of a tower, so that you can start afresh, start anew, and start building something brand new for yourself. Expedite your life to the next level. So the Tower moment is a good moment. It is connected to the Fire Horse year. When we have all this tremendous Fire Horse energy coming in, we've got a huge manifestation of heat, of prana, of energy, of chi coming in. It could possibly bring in this Tower moment, if that is what is in alignment with you, if that is what you resonate with, to help you to break open a new dawn for yourself, phoenix rising from the ashes, building a new life for yourself. Okay, so that is your tarot card reading. Mark, let's have a look at what the medicine cards are telling you. Also, if you don't mind, you can just share with me what you feel in the comments down below. Do you resonate with this reading? Did one or two of the cards really touch home, or was it all a load of baloney? I love hearing any and all comments. So thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for participating in this live reading at 33 minutes past 1 in the morning, my side. And I think if I remember correctly, you said you're in Cape Town, so it's also... All right, there you go. So that's great. Now let's have a look for Mark. So it did resonate with you. You're welcome, brother. You're a dreamer, Mark. You are a dreamer. You've got lizard medicine. All right. So, some people will look at you and go, oh, but you're a dreamer. And with lizard medicine, it's a very powerful energy. You know where to go to find the best sunny spot, to close your eyes, to connect to the wind, to connect to the surf, to connect to anything that brings you harmony. The horse year is going to be a challenge for you. It's going to be a challenge year for you because it's going to be very powerful. Whereas you are the lizard, you like to chill, be calm, be rustig. And then with the horse energy coming in, it's really fierce and very energetic. Your subconscious is asking you to weave your new reality. All right, spider medicine being in your south, snake medicine being in your west, and in your past. It's asking you to recognize what you need to release. All right, do the release medicine for yourself in the west, which is obviously the sunset. So when we look at the wheel, we've got whale medicine, which is above you. So you are a record keeper. You've got record keeper medicine, and you are a weaver. So maybe you're very good with arts and crafts. Maybe you're a good storyteller. All right. Your future, there's a medicine woman in your future. Maybe you are connecting to the medicine woman inside of you. There's otter medicine. Otters are very playful. So there's a lot of playful energy coming up for you in the future. Raccoon, raccoon is a fierce guardian, a protector. All right, that's who you are. You protect those who are less fortunate. Antelope medicine, your environment is also going very quickly. Things are happening very quickly for you in your environment. You don't like patience, all right? Ant medicine is all about patience. You're not really keen on patience. You love things to happen quickly for you. And then the last card, which is obviously the outcome, is camouflage. You've got fox medicine. Fox medicine is coming in to assist you with the tower moment. So foxes change the color of their coats in every season. It's a very, very powerful reading. So I do love that, and thank you so much for watching, for liking, for subscribing, for hearting. Yeah, I do hope this reading with the animals and the tarot have helped you. If there's anybody else in the live that would like a free reading before I call it a night or a morning, then let me know, and I'm here to assist you. I'm here to be of service to you. All I ask is that you like, you follow, subscribe, you watch, and read the blogs. I love writing blogs, and the blogs are always there to benefit you. They are definitely not there to blow my horn, foghorn or bugle or anything like that. They're just there to assist you every day. Mark, what did you think of your animal card reading? I love doing the animal cards. To me, the medicine cards are very profound and sometimes hold more meaning than other decks. And I'm just like, what? How can the animal cards or the medicine cards hold so much meaning? Yeah, they are truly profound. Okay, anybody else in the live? Anybody want a reading? Want a touching? No, yes, no. Going once, going twice. I'll just sit here and sip my tea while you all decide. So I like to put 2 tea bags. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Mark. Well, thank you for being part of the live, and you're truly, truly welcome. Insightful. Yeah, we like insight. So if any of you like tea, I was having a cup of coffee earlier, but now I'm drinking cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, nutmeg. That's in 1 tea bag, and the other one has just got pure chamomile, if I remember correctly. Yeah, pure chamomile. So yeah, that's a good combo. Good combo. All right, anybody else for a free reading? All I will ask of you in exchange is to like, share, follow, and subscribe, and comment, and heart, and love. I'll give you a reading. Otherwise, I'm going to bed. Wow, that is such a good cup of tea. All right, on that note, I love you all so, so much. I wish you everything of the best. Once this video has uploaded, we'll be entering all the timestamps so that each and every one of you can go and have a look at your zodiac reading. All right, I love you. Thank you so much for participating. Until we meet again.